let's get ready. So I figured I would do a sit down, get ready video because I feel like talking and I have no one to talk to. So a lot of you know that I have anxiety, but you don't know what triggers this anxiety, and a lot of it is my fears, and I figured I would just list off what I'm scared of that gives me anxiety. I need to be like a get ready with me, like this is what I use, this is how I apply. One, because I am far from a makeup artist, and my list of fears is too long. Let's just jump right in. Number one, uncooked meats, especially like chicken or pork. I rarely eat pork. I don't eat a lot of chicken too, but pork is like something really rare. I just get so scared that it's not going to be cooked all the way and that I'm going to get deathly ill. I will make chicken for my husband, but if I have to touch the chicken, then I wash my hands about 4 or 5 times after. That's not exaggerating. I have to wash the soap dispenser that I touched after I washed my hands, along with stuff in the sink, if there's anything in the sink, along with the sink, because that's how scared I am of uncooked chicken. If I do decide to eat it and I like bake it or like fry it, I use a meat thermometer, and even if like the thing says, like, well, first of all, I think chicken's supposed to be like 165. That doesn't work for me. Like, it needs to be like 170, 175. I'm extremely happy and comfortable with 180, but like in my mind, I'll see those high numbers and I still don't know if it's cooked. I will turn off the lights in my kitchen, and I have to go up to a natural light to see if the chicken is white, and it'll be white, but again, in my mind, the chicken is pink. Like red, like hamburgers or something, like if you can see if it's cooked or not because it's not like red. Now like steak, my husband likes his like still mooing. No. That's gotta be like charred because I don't want to get sick. Never order, well, I rarely order chicken from like restaurants because I'm terrified. Also, if you see me putting my makeup on in the wrong order, I know. Number 2, I am scared of summer. I'm afraid of getting like heat stroke or heat exhaustion, and that terrifies me. When people are like, hey, do you want to go out on the lake or the river and go floating? It's supposed to be like really hot outside. So much fun. That sounds terrible to me. Like absolutely terrible. Why would I want to sit there baking in the sun, potentially getting heat stroke or heat exhaustion? That's just not like my cup of tea. Well, I've contoured a little bit, especially my nose because she's huge. And I charged my battery a little bit. So on to 3. Side of people. And people give, well, okay, I have to rephrase this. I don't like saying that people give me anxiety, but I give myself anxiety over people. That's how you own it. You always gotta own up to your anxiety. I have a very small circle of people that I have in my life, that I share things with, or that I just talk to in general. I have a very hard time trusting people because I have been burnt in the past. And some of it's been my very own fault, like I'll own up to that. But because of that, I just have a very hard time trusting people and getting into new friendships. So the people that I have now are like strong, I trust them, and just like I always used to make fun of myself, like I have no friends, I'm such a loner, but I've realized lately that that was my doing and that's my fault. But it is what it is right now, and who knows, maybe that'll change in the future. I also, this kind of goes along with myself, but I have a hard time opening up with people. That absolutely terrifies me, especially like if someone has hurt me. Like we all make mistakes. I've definitely said stuff to people that have hurt them, but if someone hurts me, I stay quiet about it and I let it just sit and stir in me, and it ends up biting me in the butt because once little things add up, it really gets the anxiety going. But I've just had like bad experiences in the past letting people know how I feel if they've hurt me, because I've always got like 1 out of 3 responses and it's always the same thing. 1, you're wrong. 2, I can't believe you're talking to me this way. How dare you? How can you be so rude? And 3, you're being dramatic. So in order to just avoid that, I usually just stay quiet and again, let it stir inside myself until I have an absolute like breakdown. And then even if I do have a breakdown, I don't tell them that they are the reason that I have the breakdown, because they hurt me. I guess I would rather be hurt than, I guess I would rather be hurt without them knowing that they hurt me than be hurt while they know that they hurt me. Does that make sense? Okay, this video went from entertaining to like, I'm getting real here. Anxiety makes you question how people feel about you too. So that's another thing, is I'm constantly like afraid of them. Like if they find something better, like in friendships, are they just gonna completely like forget about me? Or like with family, are they, if they find something better, are they going to put me on the back burner until they need me? Now I'm ready. By the way, I'm not going anywhere, so I don't know why I got ready. My battery was like, Nikki, I need some juice, please charge me. So I charged her a little bit. And now we're on 4. I feel like I have so many fears that I'm not gonna get to all of them, but like these are the main ones. So the 4th one is silence. I don't like the quiet. I'm never truly like silence and being alone. Like I'm never truly like alone because I have Haley and Dustin with me, or just Haley. But I feel like when it's quiet, hi. Hi, my precious. I'm in love still. Anyways, when it's quiet, that is when my mind starts to wander and think, like, and that's not where I want it, and it goes to places that I don't want it to go. So I always have to have like music or like a TV show or a movie going, and it has to be a comedy one. Like I don't want any, like I don't watch anything like scary or really drama filled, because it just makes it worse. Hi, my sweets. I love you. By the way, I know nothing about cats, but she's like doesn't shed yet. Do they shed when they're older? I don't know. But anyways, So like for instance, like for an example, I'll bring my phone with me and I'll have a show or a movie going on my phone to like switch out the laundry, or I'll take it with me to the bathroom. I have my phone going while I'm taking a shower. Like I always need like something playing so my mind stays busy so I don't think about certain things. It's weird. Like yes, I have my quiet times, but 9 times out of 10 I have my phone going with something playing or the TV in the background. Like even when I do my Bible study, you know how they're like, get in a quiet space with God, like I love you God, but I like have like background music going on because I don't like that silence, or I can hear like Haley or Dustin in the background while I'm reading. Like that is just what I need. And then that kind of ties into like being alone. Like yeah, I always no matter what, like if Dustin's at work, I have Haley with me, but I feel like I need like more. And so God's always with me, but there's just something that I need to work on where I need to like be talking to someone. And so like when I'm in the car and I have my phone connected to Bluetooth, like I'm always constantly talking to someone. My precious. And even if like my best friend and I do this a lot, like we'll be on the phone and sometimes we just don't even talk, like we can hear each other on the phone, and so it just feels like someone's there. And I do that a lot when Dustin is on the phone and he's at work. Number 5, potlucks. Potlucks scare the you-know what out of me, and maybe this has to go with uncooked food, but like, will I eat the food from it? Absolutely. But you better bet yourself that I am the first one scooping up, because if anyone scoops up before me, I will not touch the food. Then I won't. I don't know if that person just coughed into their hand, or if that person just grabbed their underwear out of their crotch because they had a wedgie. I don't know if that person is sick. So I want to be able to scoop up first, because I know my hands are clean. I stay clean for people, but I don't know what the other people are. Also, I haven't been inside their home. Are their cupboards nasty? Have they had mice in their cupboards where they store like their crock pot or these dishes that they're serving like their fruits or chips or dip or something? Also, do you know how many like pictures or like video of people that I watch that like their cats are on the counter? Like she's not on the counter. She can't even jump up on the counter yet. But like people have cats on their counter and then they cook or they bake and then you... It's giving me anxiety right now thinking about it. People are gonna think that I think that I'm better than them because I always need to serve first. It has nothing to do with that. I nowhere, or I no way think that I'm better than someone else. I just, like for my own sound mind, I have to serve first because I don't know where your hands have been. Number 6 is traveling. Traveling is a very exhausting process for me. Like for example, like I post like videos and pictures when I go to Disneyland. Hello? Anyways, so like when let me make sure I hung up. Okay, anyways, like when I post pictures of us going to Disneyland, like of course I have fun, and of course I have fun going other places too, but like what you...
She a real one, yo, she more than a best friend. She ain't never let me down, she always been around. She kept my head up when I...
Hello? Okay, what you experienced earlier was rare. I only have like 3 or 4 people who call me regularly, and having them back to back, I should go get a lotto ticket right now. But anyways, what I was saying was, what was I saying? Oh, the traveling. So, like the videos and the pictures that I post of like, example, like my Disney trips, like yes, I have so much fun, but what you don't see behind the photos is how like exhausted I am. Like I'm literally running on fumes, because I don't really sleep on trips like that, and I barely eat because I'm so worked up and I feel sick to my stomach. And I don't know why. I think it's just because it's not, oh hi, I'm out of my routine. Same thing happens like when I go visit family. I barely sleep, I don't really eat. I'm like my parents' house. It's just something I've always dealt with, and it's really hard, but I still go and I still travel. It just takes a lot out of me, and then I need like a week of like recovery when I get back. And another thing is I get scared if I don't have like my car. Like I don't ever fly anywhere. The last 2 times we went to Disney, we drove, which was when we were in Montana. That is a 2-day drive, but I need my car. Like when I go travel with family, or like, well, you can just ride with us. No, like I will drive, I'll spend the gas, I'll do the wear and tear on the car. I need my car. It's like a security blanket, because if I had a really bad breakdown or panic attack, I could always get in my car and drive all the way back. I never have, but again, it's like a security blanket, knowing that it's there. And if I don't have it, if I don't have my car, that scares me and freaks me out, because I don't want to feel stuck. I guess that's another fear, is feeling stuck, you know? Are we on number 7? I don't know. Chemicals freak me out, spike my anxiety, because I'm afraid that like I'm gonna inhale something too much accidentally and get really sick, or you know, worse. Cleaning products, I don't use like straight bleach because I can't stand the smell. Like it either makes me sick or I get myself sick because I'm so worried about it. I use different cleaners that have different scents with them. That's not just like straight harsh smells. I could use like all natural cleaners, but then my anxiety and OCD, I don't think that it's actually cleaning it. So candles, if a candle's burning too much, I get worried, which candles, you can get secondhand smoke from candles. So I do diffuse stuff, but then if I diffuse stuff for too long, I feel like I'm inhaling too much, and then I worry about that. So it's like a constant, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have a constant like war in my mind that I think and worry, and people probably think that I'm out of my mind, that I am crazy, and you know what, I am. But God loves me, my husband loves me, my daughter loves me, my parents love me. That's like all that I need. So I hope you don't think I'm crazy. So like along with the chemical thing, like I recently just freaked myself out. So I showed you that nail kit, still not done, because the polish or the primer had a really harsh like nail polish smell, which I already don't do very good with nail polish smells. And the UV light, I was going to return the whole kit because the UV light isn't like the best, but like it works. You just have to be patient with it. But because I freaked myself out because I started smelling that, and I'm like, what if I get, you know, breathing in too much, or I get high, or I get myself super sick? So I just stopped everything. Instead of returning it, I'm just going to face my fear and wait till it cools off outside, because it's been 90 again. Remember how I said we were done with the 90s? At least we're out of the 90s. I'm very thankful for that, but I was wrong. So I'm gonna wait till it cools down, find a nice breezy day, open the windows, get a nice breeze in here, nice fresh air, and then do my nails, because I really want them done, but I can't let fear of something so ridiculous, like I'm not inhaling it the whole day, and I know that I'm fine with that, and I know that like I'm fine with some cleaners, but like again, it's like a war in there. The last one, like I said, there's many, but like the last one that like I will talk to you about, you can hear her in the background, is I don't know how to say this. Nothing against anyone in my life. This isn't like a dig or bashing them. It's just, it's the honest truth. I'll just say it and then will explain it. I don't want Haley raised like I was raised. Let me explain. I had a good life. Like, I wasn't raised horribly. What I meant was, like, anxiety wise, like, I was taught how to react when I had anxiety. You freak out, you shut down, you get shortness of breath, you get sick, and I was taught that it was okay, which mental health, it's okay to react to it, but it's all about how you react to it. And so, like Haley, if I'm having a really bad time, I separate myself from her because I don't want her to see that, and I don't want her to learn this is what it is, this is how you respond to it, because that's how I was, and I don't want that. She doesn't even know what anxiety is. I think she asked one time because she heard it on a TV show, and I said, oh, that just means you're tired, which I'm not lying, because after you go through, you know, an anxiety attack or a panic attack, you are tired. So I want to protect her from that. I don't want her to see me when I'm having a really hard time. Ripped an eyelash out. Believe it or not, I have come a long way. Like I said, I still have so much to work on, but I'm a lot stronger now with how I deal with my anxiety, how I handle it. Before, I would just completely shut down, and that wasn't healthy, or I would do things that would just mask the problem and mask the triggers instead of fixing it, which I'm still working on. But and I have God to thank for that, because without him, I don't know where I would be. I still ask him for help with my fears and my anxieties and my tendency to be OCD, which me and OCD would be in a completely, entirely different video. But if you're still watching this, thank you. If you struggle with mental health, or pray for you, pray for me, pray for this world. Like, let's talk, let's chat. I know I'm not the only one, and I felt at times that I was, and so I guess this whole point of this video is to just let you guys know that if you have little, I'll call them quirks about you, you're not alone. So you can always reach out. So I'm going to end this video. Please like, that huge thumbs up. Please comment, subscribe, share, message me. I love you guys. God bless.